Now, since the beginning, almost into the history of video games, sniper rifles has always been troublesome. I mean, you can instantly headshot people and kill them for just doing what you're supposed to do. And if it's in the right hands, then hell can break loose. Everyone can get mad and rage about it and tell to the devs, nerf the sniper rifle. Or just doesn't even do anything. So, why am I talking about this? Well, it's always been controversy around it. I mean, sniper rifles are, well, pretty hard to balance. I mean, what are you going to do with a sniper rifle? Then comes TF2, which we have the sniper, and he has been in some controversy about it. And a lot of people want Valve to nerf him. But what about the ripoff of it? Or the good ripoff, I guess. TC2 with Marksman. What are about these two that make one the most controversial while the other just, well, good? Today, I'll be answering that question, and, well, try my best to give you the answer. Now, there has been some controversy about Sniper and TF2, which I won't get into, but basically, he can headshot 5 classes: Scout, the Engineer, the Medic, the Sniper, and Spy. Now, what damage does it do? 150, which is not a lot, but you can realize that it can two-shot everything that it sees in its path if it's not overhealed. But why is it hated over this? Well, because it has a 2.57, I think, seconds to be actually fully, and I mean fully, able to headshot. But since it's in the wrong hands of someone who, well, is good at sniper, then it can instant delete everything that it sees in its path. And that's why a lot of people say he needs a nerf. Because, well, I mean, the power of just instantly killing everyone with just a single button is just too overpowered. So yeah, they're just gonna, well, cry about it. But, you know, really, yeah, Sniper doesn't need a nerf. He is really that powerful in the wrong hands. So, what is Valve gonna do about it? Nothing. Just nothing. That's basically just it. Now, why is this into accountable? Well, because TF2 has been facing neglect, which I won't get into much often, but also Sniper is also the point of AI, aka bots, plaguing the game. So, you know, not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, generally Sniper can be very, and I mean very overpowered at times. Now, let's get on to his, well, younger brother, the Marksman. What's different about the Marksman and Sniper is that Marksman got a heavy nerf on him. And when I mean heavy, I mean he has new balance changes that really help him a lot. One, there's this thing where, well, if you're at a certain amount of rage, it will do 450, like the Sniper, which that is the max of it. But it can do 360 if it's from a certain distance. So basically what this means is you're not able to instantly headshot a brute who's overhealed. Or heavy, I guess. Which basically means you're going to have to find certain areas where you're allowed to heal that max damage. But also, what the problem is that you know that 2.57 seconds I was talking about? Well, how should I put this? You don't deal 150 anymore. You deal 135, which is a major nerf because you now basically headshot 4 of the classes, not 5. Now, you might say, oh, that's just a normal thing. I could still headshot them with the 50 AE or kill him off with the machete or 10 Mac. But if you're in a certain amount of distance, you can sometimes deal 108, which is a huge problem for Marksman. Because not only did you headshot them from that range, that certain amount of damage, but they can also have a quicker, and I mean quicker, faster rate of running. So, why are we talking about this? Well, it's because you gotta be good with Marksman. And if you're not close enough to what you're doing, you can either die from the flanker or get backstabbed from the 5,000 hour playtime. But what I am gonna like to say is that Marksman at least has a secondaries. So it does give the people who are a fight easily more than, your typical sniper from TF2, which gives them much more airtime than, the sniper. Now, since we all got out of that way, which is better what you would take? The Marksman, who, well, has a certain amount of range, can do only less damage, and, well, variates on ping, which I forgot to mention, so I won't forget this right now. Ping in TC2 is a whole nother level that I will get into another video, but essentially, the ping is awful. Now, when there's 200 ping on a Marksman, he can, well, headshot everyone. Typical with Agent. But I would like to say is, at least if you have like 80 to 100 ping, then you'll be fine. You'll be a very good play as Marksman or Sniper. Luckily, Sniper doesn't have this bad of a feeling to him when you play him, so ping won't variate on him. From my experience, at least. Am I saying Marksman is better than Sniper? No, actually. Because, well, it depends on ping, actually. Because Marksman with ping can sometimes be godlike or awful. But Sniper, on the other hand, well, he's just overpowered. And yes, I do think he needs a nerf. But overall, I think these two are, well, different like brothers. One is always overhated, while the other is just not even noticeable. So, what am I going to say about this? And it's that if you want to play TF2 and TC2, whichever game fits for you. If you don't like the Sniper and Marksman, then play TF2. If you don't like the Marksman, if you don't like the Sniper in TF2, then play TC2. Because these two both are different than each other. And yes, I did copy from Zesty Jesus, so call me the Zesty Jesus of TC. Anyways, thank you to you all, and see ya.